The Legend of Hornbills. One day, in the thick side of Kalimantan jungle or Borneo Island, there was one of the Dayak tribe. His name was Ketupong. When he was going hunting, he saw a bird with strange red eyes. He raised his blowpipes to his mouth. Psst. The dart hit the bird. He bent down to pick it up.
Suddenly, it changed into a beautiful dress made of bird's feathers. He put it in a bamboo container he used for his darts. It was so finely made and soft that it could be folded up into a small space. "Have you seen my dress?" He turned around to see who spoke to him.
A lovely girl was standing behind him. He didn't know where she came from. "Yes," he said, "here it is, but I must not give it to you unless you promise to marry me." He had never seen such a lovely girl before, and his mother was always telling him to get married.
The girl agreed, with one condition that he would never ask her to tell him her name. They were soon married. In the next year, they had a son. Kutupong and his wife were happy together. They loved their son dearly.
But Ketupong often saw her wife looking up at the sky. "What are you staring at?" he asked. But she only shook her head. Then he saw his wife weaving two coats. They were the bright green color with a usual pattern with bird's feathers.
"For whom do you make those coats?" he asked.
They are for you and our son, she answered. When I finish making these coats, you can wear them to fly up into the sky.
"I don't want to travel," he said. "Silly," she smiled. "Don't you know who I am? I am Incin Temaga, daughter of Singalang Purong. My house is in the sky."
Ketupong was surprised. He heard of Singalangpura. He was the Dayak god of war, a great general who has lost a battle. "In that case, my wife must be goddess," he talked to himself.
His wife's body suddenly became covered with feathers. In a few minutes, her arms changed into wings. Then she flew into the sky.
He tried to stop her, but it was too late. "Come back! Come back!" he cried.
His wife's voice became floating down. "If you want to visit me, where are the gods I have made for you?"
Years went by. All this time, the son was sad that he could not see his mother. He looked so unhappy that his father didn't know what to do.
"Take me to my mom," the bird cried. "I want to see my mom." "But how can I fly?" asked his father. Then he remembered the clothes which his wife left from them, so they put on their clothes.
They immediately felt much lighter. Soon they could fly up into the sky. They saw a great palace in front of them. The castle gates opened and a man wearing a splendid Dayak war dress appeared. He was Singalang Purong.
"Welcome, Ketupong," he roared. "My daughter and I have been waiting for you. Why have you been so long?"
Then Incin Temaga appears. She was not pleased to see her husband, as she heard that he had married again. "Go back to Earth," she told him. "I know that you have another family now. Our son can stay here with me. My father can teach him a lot. He can follow you later."
So Ketupong returned to Earth. Singalang Purong was pleased to see his grandson. He teaches his grandson many useful things.
One day, a giant named Jumbang killed one of the Singalang Purong's men. Then he decided to take revenge on the giant. He took the boy with him and gave him a lesson about how to face a situation like this.
Singalang Purong was able to defeat the giant. When he returned home, the people were happy and held a feast, which lasted 3 days and nights.
After the feast was over, Singalang Purong pointed to the carving of a stranger. He looked like a bird on top of tall people. The bird's beak pointed in the direction of the giant's house. "What's that, grandfather?" the boy asked.
It's a hornbill. It is one of scared bird of the Daya. We believe that it will help us beat our enemies in the battle.
Later, when the boy returned to Earth, he taught all the Dayak people. He taught what he had learned from his grandfather.